Zombie apocalypse.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Top Drives video, and today I want to show you how I make 1 million every 5 days. Now of course I don't really want to make this a condescending video because that's not the sort of guy I am, so I'm going to make it more of a guide to making money on Top Drives. Okay guys, so of course you've all seen me opening these huge pack opening videos over the last couple of years, and the biggest question I get is, how do I make so much? Well, I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough on how I do it. So of course it takes time, commitment, and the biggest thing, willpower, because without the willpower you will fail pretty quickly. So I actually work off a set of rules, and the first being, set yourself a target, either a daily, weekly or monthly target. Now my target is 200k every day, but I want you to think a bit more realistic, make your target achievable. So not everyone's going to be able to save 200k a day, some might only be able to save 100 or 150, but then again others might be able to save more. That is everyone's personal circumstances and dedication to the game. So set your target realistic. Now what I also want you to remember is every day in this game is different. And every day, of course, you have different commitments to deal with, whether it be school or work, family time, or anything that you might have going on in your life. But not only that, of course, different events run on different days. So sometimes you might be doing really well in an event and the requirements really suit you, other days not so good. And of course the same with club events, but we'll talk about clubs a little bit later. But again, you have to remember that some days you'll be up and some days you'll be down. You know, some days I easily meet my 200k target and in fact earn maybe an extra 50 or 100k, and then the next day I might only earn 100k, but it balances out, and that is okay. You know, you can't always achieve, but it's good to set that target. Final bit is, don't get disheartened, guys. If you set your target too high, then you're going to find yourself getting a little bit disheartened by it when you consistently don't meet that target. Remember, everyone's garage is different and everyone's commitments are different. So do what you can, guys. Okay, so number 2 is stop buying packs. Now that sounds simple enough, but it's really not. That's where willpower really comes into play. Now of course I'm not saying don't buy packs at all. Maybe limit yourself to 1 pack a day or just a few a week, because of course that is what the game is all about, opening packs and finding cars. But if you limit yourself, you're still going to be getting something into your savings. And you're going to be making that money, which is what this video is all about. So number 3 is no upgrading unless absolutely necessary. If your garage is in a good, strong position where you can consistently earn cash from clubs and events, then only upgrade when you need to upgrade. You know, for new tags, either the Yellowbird Championship, the Nissan Championship, or if necessary, for a Tri-Series. Now of course, the main reason for you wanting to save might just be that you want to do more upgrades. So instead of buying packs, limit yourself to some upgrades, a car a day, a car every 2 days. You know, that's obviously what the game is about, but this is about saving money. Now number 4 is clubs, and of course it's not everyone's cup of tea, And I do hear a lot of negative stuff about clubs. They're boring, they're inconsistent, they don't bring anything to the game. Guys, I think clubs is a solid way to make an income in this game, and unfortunately it is really only one of the ways to make money in the game on a daily basis. Learning how clubs work and making clubs work for you is going to be a game changer. Now, of course, the requirements change every day, and they are very quick to learn. There's only ever 3 different sort of requirements, track set wise, and 3 different requirements for car set wise, and it really is worth it to you, especially if you are going to use the 2 times multiplier. Now, the 2 times multiplier, okay, it is 499 gold, but this will last you 7 days, and it will double your cash for every single club event that you play. So if you're earning 100k a day through clubs, you're going to earn 200k a day through clubs with the double multiplier. I've got to say, I've been using it for 2 years, and there's absolutely no regrets from me. Now, of course, I'm not going to say that clubs is always the quickest to make money. Of course, sometimes you can get lucky and you can go in, do 2 or 3 races on one event, earn your cash, go straight into another one, do 2 or 3 races on an event, and earn some more cash. But sometimes you go in and every single club event has nearly got full time on it, and that's when it does become a little bit unfortunate, and you're going to have to wait to earn that cash. But there is ways that you can make clubs work for you, like I said before. And the biggest one is learning those requirements. So what you generally find is that if you do something like the road less taken, for instance, it's normally 3 dirt and 2 either asphalt or wet asphalt. So you go in and do that. 3 days later, when road less taken returns, it's pretty much the same requirements, and you come to learn these requirements, and you come to learn which ones are your favourites, which ones work for you, and which ones work within your garage. And then some days, unfortunately, you are going to find some of the requirements that suck, some of the requirements that really, really don't fit your garage, or it's going to be days where all you do is meet whale after whale, and you just can't win anything. But be persistent, guys. Keep going in. Even if you just go in and do 1 or 2 races and leave it. So, club rewards are awarded for both participation and performance. So let me just go through what this means. Participation is the races that you have physically completed and not the races done against you, whereas performance is done for your final position. So let's start with participation. And bronze participation is for doing anything from 1 to 5 races. Silver participation is doing anything between 6 and 10 races. To get gold participation, it is up to 15 races. And then for platinum participation, you need to be hitting 30 plus races. Position rewards are different, and they are rewarded for the position of finishing. So if you are the best player of your team, you are going to get MVP, which stands for Most Valuable Player, and of course will reward you the most amount of cash. Then you get top 10, which is being the top 10% of players in your team, and obviously rewards the second best. After that, you get gold. Now, gold is rewarded for the top 25% of your team. Silver is then for the top 50% of your team. And then finally, bronze is for anywhere between 50 and the bottom of the pile. Which doesn't mean you're the worst. It just means that you might not have done that many races. If you've only gone and done 1, then you're not necessarily going to become MVP. Now, the final bit I can talk about clubs is farming clubs. Now, I don't really like to do this, but basically it means you put your worst hand in, you lose as many races as possible, and just get your participation level up. Personally, I like to go for as many wins as possible, but that is a way to do it. And then that leads us nicely on to my next section of video. Now, farming is something I do every day in this game, and if it's done correctly, will yield you some great rewards. But of course, not everyone actually knows how to farm daily events correctly, and I'm going to give you a quick run through on how to do it. Okay, so we're going to take this brand new daily event here, and we are going to farm it. So it's UK cars times 5, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw my worst 5 possible cars in. Once them cars are in place, I'm then going to smash that go button. Once it's loaded in, we are then going to go and smash that quit button in the top left hand corner, followed nicely by the yes button. In turn, losing the race, and of course not giving anyone else any other races, because let me tell you, if you are a farmer in this game and people give you wins, it really does piss you off. So what we're going to do is we are going to continue until all 5 tickets are gone. And then you are going to continue throughout the day until you are ready to farm. Now, I recommend anywhere between 15 to 20 losses. And then once you have got that, you then put your best hand in. So here you can see I've got minus 20. I'm then going to go and fire in. Well, I'm not choosing my best hand here, actually. I'm just choosing 5 UK cars, something I don't really use that often. And basically, what I'm going to do is I am going to go and clear those prize boards. So once I've chosen my final car here, Lotus Elise, Norbert here is going to take a loss from me, and that is fine now because that's how farming works. And what will happen is my ghost hand will also lose to other people. And I will continue to do this now, clearing prize board after prize board. So let me tell you, each prize board contains 9 gold. It contains 750 in cash, 3 common cars, 3 uncommon cars, and 3 rare cars. Now, after a quick calculation of sale value, all that together equals 4,875 cash per prize board. Now, of course, that is only if you are going to sell every held car. The other benefit of farming these prize boards is you are going to find lower level cars that you have either been hunting for or are going to fit perfectly with tagged events. Now, after a super busy day of farming, you're going to have a nice full holding pool. Normally, on a daily basis, I get anywhere between 80 and possibly 130 cars. It depends on how much I have decided to farm. Now, I'm quite lucky that I'm in the position where I'm just going to sell every car in my holding pool. Apart from Ultras, Epics and Legendaries, which doesn't happen very often. I even do get rid of some super rares because I have got a lot of food hidden in my garage at the moment. But of course, if I'm struggling for food, then that's going to be a keeper. So, yeah, after a nice busy day farming, you're going to then clear all of these cars in your holding pool, and that is obviously going to total up your cash for the day. But of course, don't forget, if there is cars in there that you do want to save, please make sure you add and lock them to your garage before you decide to sell them. And do remember, guys, like I said at the start of the video, every day in this game is different. You're not going to win every single event. You're not going to win every club event. But try your hardest and do your best, and eventually you will earn cash in the game. But as your garage builds and as you develop the cars, you will find yourself getting better and better rewards. It just takes time. You can't just expect to go in and do it straight away. Remember, this game is a marathon and not a sprint. So yeah, take your time, earn your cash, build your cars, then buy ceramics. When you feel ready to buy them, you buy them. But don't forget, we've also got a new update coming soon, so you're going to want to make sure you got some resources for that. Now, I hope this video has been helpful to you guys. It's a different style of video to what I'm usually doing, but I have tried my best with it. I hope you've had a great day wherever you are in the world. Don't forget to check out my Discord channel if you want to come and have a chat. There's a really good group of guys in there. The link is down below in the description. Also, if you do wish to become a Patreon, it's £1 a month. And I don't want you to join for, extra privileges. I want you to do it if you want to support me, if that makes sense. If you kind of want to just say thank you for all the videos and all the help I've brought over the years, that would be fantastic. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.